Pisses me off. Expert, you'll let you know if you want to. Alright, well, down to the bottom right hand corner of the map, we have our purple Terran player spawning into the game from Team Redbloods, ladies and gentlemen. It's KrasS. And to the upper right hand corner, the not teal blue. Cross player from Relaunch representing Team Baguette here in the team league. PtitDrogo. Alright, so let's see what we're going to see and what I think is our first PvT of the day. I don't think we saw PvT earlier in our previous series. Well, no, we didn't because Snoot all killed. So, first PvT of the day. Be interested to see how this goes as we get set up to go into this game on Inferno Pools. Probably going to be some pretty slow openings. There's very large map Inferno Pools, not really too much to really achieve here. As the Reaper starts up in that production tab to get us started with what is going to be most likely a very, again, passive opening from both players. Just this Reaper to go scout for KrasS. PtitDrogo playing fairly safely right now, just with his ult on the way, just in case something starts to block his run, his Nexus. He'll probably cancel that though when he comes down to the low ground of the probe momentarily, so that he has that extra 100 minerals to be able to pop down the Nexus right on time. And as he sees nothing is blocking it, there's the cancel, and there's the Nexus coming in here now as well. So Nexus pops down, and PtitDrogo off to a very standard start in this game, along as is our Terran player who is admin on the command center. Reactor on the way down, and he will be following us up with, it looks like a factory. I mean, he's only got 2 workers left in this gas, so it might not be a factory actually. To take 1 worker out would suggest that you don't want to be rushing into that quite so quickly. But we'll see as time goes on. As mentioned in our earlier match, and of course if you do miss any of the SCT Improved Team League matches, you can catch up with them on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/SCT Improved. We just put up the match a couple of days ago there, Dignitas Pixels against Team Property. We're going to be having yesterday's matches go up through the night tonight, and tomorrow morning we're hoping to get a few more matches from today up there before we see, basically just before we, depends how many we can get done before we have to cast tomorrow. Starting the stream quite nice and early tomorrow, of course. 3 PM CET for our first match, which is either Imaginary Gaming Mind Sanity or Dignitas Pixels 80 Gaming. It's one of those matches, so we're not sure which. We're going to cast live, we'll cast some replays afterwards. Big full day, busy full of matches tomorrow, as we have big day full of matches tomorrow. We have 4 matches in total, I think 4 or 5 matches in total tomorrow to cover, so it's going to be a long day. Make sure you tune in from the start to see all the Team League action. We do have over to the top side here a command center being built by KrasS, hidden up here, kind of interestingly. And yeah, so he's gone into 3 CCs, extra vax coming down now as well. And it's very interesting opening. We see Blink on the way for PtitDrogo is his trusted tech, and that will be scattered by this Reaper right now, coming into the back of this mineral line. He sees everything here, and he sees the second Stalker as well, which will help to confirm that this is indeed going to be Blink and not just some small Dark Templar play. No other facility just yet. We're actually going to see a bunch of gateways added on here by PtitDrogo, going up to what, 5 in total now? Sorry, just 4 in total. So that's going to be 4 gateways in total. And this Chronobus now Blink, definitely looking as though this is a more aggressive variant of the Blink build than just say putting on some light pressure while getting your Roma facility up and running and continue to tech in the game. No gases up the natural just yet, and of course that is always a sign that some form of aggression will be coming here from the Protoss player, especially at the 7-minute mark, and of course as time goes on that becomes more and more likely. And that's something of course KrasS would like to confirm. Oh no way, he's actually going to float this over here. This is actually kind of sick. So he's going to take PtitDrogo's island base. But of course he's got the slight problem that he does have to stay alive right now. There's pylons going up all over the map, getting ready to warp in a bunch of Stalkers aggressively. And he is making 2 Marauders at a time, a couple of Marines as well. There's only 4 gates of Stalker production available, but they will have Blink, and that makes it very hard to deal with. A bunker now on the way here. What is the high ground vision going to be? Mothership Core? Yeah, there is Mothership Core coming across. It looks like the first Blink in this game will be into that main base, and it may very well come in at such a time where it is going to be able to snipe Stim. So this could be dangerous here, although it looks as though the Stalker's going to reposition actually a little bit more over towards the front, and may just try and hit the natural ramp instead. As a few units starting to move out here. Oh, KrasS, he sees the Stalkers though, and now realizing he has to pull back here. He has to get a couple of these Marauders into the bunkers as fast as he can, and oh Loses 2 Marauders here, which is already a pretty big loss, as now we're actually just going to see these Stalkers trade against SCVs. Already 3 workers going down, and good Blink Micro so far from PtitDrogo, who is continuing to do a pretty good job of just working his way through the SCVs here. Although that being said, these Marines are doing a pretty good job. If they take down the Mothership Core, they would take away the potential to blink into the main. PtitDrogo just blink back now, takes down 1 more Marauder there. Of course, behind all of this, there's a 3rd base up for KrasS already, so his economy is still okay here. But he needs to get into position to defend in the main base right now. He doesn't have anything, and if he could taken down that Mothership Core, if it could be so different, but it isn't. And now he blinks into the main base. SCV's already being pulled into this. Stim has finished though, which will help out a little bit, but it still means these Stalkers can just trade against these units and blink out as they get low on hit points here. And still some units remain on that high ground. Now he blinks everything out. 4 more Stalkers being walked in. KrasS is really struggling at this point. I mean, what does he do? I'm not really too sure, as he sends his SCVs back to mine on those minerals. Blinking in once again here, he's going to try and pick off a few more SCVs. And the refinery goes down once again, and well, just going to see a Tech Flap taken down here now, and a couple of units just going to push forwards and try and push this back. PtitDrogo is just in such a strong position. I mean, can you really fight into this as the Terran? Not really, he just doesn't really have enough. He's lost so many SCVs at this point in time. That hidden 3rd base for him just isn't going to pay off, and I mean, it might be his way back into the game if he can survive, but can he even survive right now is going to be our question. The number of Stalkers continues to kind of go up here. Scan actually used, despite, you know, I mean, he's got triple orbital, but, you know, still, using a scan to just check where your opponent is very costly, and he does have medevacs about to be on the way, but they're going to be so vulnerable to kind of snipes from these Blink Stalkers, and he's going to have to be so careful. And there's a couple of Zealots being added on here as well for PtitDrogo. 2 more gateways. PtitDrogo spelling Blood and War. They're feeling as though now he may be able to get to a point where he can just come in here and end this game. But the Terran player is getting stronger and stronger. With medevacs now on the way out, you've got to remember he's going to be stimmed bio with a medevac against just Blink Stalkers and gateway units. So I'm not too sure if PtitDrogo is really going to be able to bust through this, even with 6 gates of production. We're about to find out, I suppose, as he blinks forward here. This, oh, it's going to go down so quickly. The Mothership Core completely baiting KrasS out of position here. And, well, here we go. Big stim. The medevac isn't here just yet. Again, there's only 1 medevac, so it's not going to make the biggest differences. As he steps forward, he takes down a couple of Stalkers there. Some workers killed off doing that, though. As the medevac will now come in and help heal this army up. 17 workers remaining for KrasS. Most of them are actually over on this island base. And PtitDrogo moving forwards once again. The army supply is still close here. As these Stalkers come in, they're going to start working away against this natural expansion. And KrasS actually just going to give this up. He can't save it, so he loses that. So PtitDrogo must be thinking at this point that he's got this game won. And I mean, he's in a good position, but there is still that hidden base. And I know he's 40 supply down, but you can never count out Terran. So he's just going to start trading here once again. Stalkers coming back just a couple at a time, walking up here, using a few of those Stalkers a little haphazardly. As Spy Force doing what it can, but I just don't really know if it's going to be enough, guys. There is 2 medevacs. Here we go. The SCV's been pulled in once more. There's 1 more stim will come out here. How good is the Blink Micro from PtitDrogo? Is it going to be good enough? It looks as though it will easily be good enough as moving forward. He's going to take down the rest of this, and very aggressive playstyle here for PtitDrogo. KrasS tries to do some cute little bits of micro for those Marauders. 4 type now, GG. PtitDrogo takes Baguette ahead in the series, 2 games to 1, and moving ever closer to that